How's it going, guys? Today I'm bringing you another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y Wi-Fi battle, and it's against Sean, who asked me to battle. I was like, cool, let's do it, and we did. So, we actually had a battle before this. It didn't go too well for him, so we had another one after, and this one went a lot better. So, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Just gonna let you guys know that this is my last upload until the 27th of December, because it's Christmas time. It's Christmas Eve right now, so I only have a limited period of time to record this. But I'm going to be spending the next 3 days, like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after, with my family, so I won't be able to record stuff. And I upload like every day, so I think I deserve a few days off. And I guess this is my time period. So, yeah, this is my time period for a day off, for 3, I guess. Hope people aren't too disappointed, whatever. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, let's just get into the battle. Alright, so for once I'm actually using different music, as opposed to the Lissandre's theme I always use. So, Sean's gonna lead off by Rotom. I'm gonna lead off with Heliolisk, predicting that because Rotom is generally a good lead. As I go for a Thunderbolt here, and judging by the damage, that is a special defensive Rotom, because I know that to a physical defensive one it does about 60%. So, I'm gonna switch out into my Venusaur. Didn't really know what he wanted to go for, so he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which is good, and that doesn't really affect my Venusaur too greatly because it's a special wall. So, I don't mind getting burned, and it's not a physical attacker either, so it's just a little bit of residual, which sucks, but it's still sort of alright, I guess. So, gonna Mega Evolve into Mega Venusaur, and I'm gonna go for a Sleep Powder, and unfortunately a miss, which is awful. So, obviously would have liked to hit that. So, he now goes for a Volt Switch, and is gonna get his Switch Initiative and go out into something he wants, which sucked. Obviously, this thing getting put to sleep would have been good, but doesn't matter too much, I guess. So, he's gonna go out into his Hydreigon. And here, I wasn't sure, what exactly this thing, like, what I could do to it, so he goes for a Fire Blast. As I stay in, I went for a Sludge Bomb when I should have went for the Sleep Powder again, because, I mean, could have put something to sleep, but I go for the Sludge Bomb. It does a decent chunk, actually. I was surprised, because it's, like, this is no investment, so, yeah, and you're gonna see, this Hydreigon is actually, very unusual, at least from what I've seen, so takes me out with 2 Fire Blasts. That's great. I thought at this point he was like choice, because he went for Fire Blast twice when he could have like taken me out with a Draco Meteor or something. So I got into my Garchomp knowing I can threaten him out, but he actually stays in and goes for the Roost as I go for an Earthquake, predicting him to go to his Maw while predicting a Dragon type move. So over prediction on my part, but hey, you know what happens. And yeah, he gets a free Roost, which sucked. So gotta switch out. Obviously I'm locked into Earthquake, and I got into my Conkeldurr, as he is going to go for a U-turn, get his Switch Initiative. So good play in his part, predicting me to switch out. I could have stayed in and like expected him to U-turn, but he could have just went to Rotom then and like got a Will-O-Wisp off. So I didn't want that. But now he goes out to his Rotom, and this is a big mistake on his part, because he goes for a Hydro Pump, and I know that's not going to kill me. I'm a Conkeldurr, I'm bulky, and I do have the Citrus Berry too, so I'm going to get my health back. And yeah, I get a lot of health back, and I am able to go for a Bulk Up here. So nice free Bulk Up with Conkeldurr. I was kind of hoping he'd go for the Will-O-Wisp, because that way I'd get my Guts boost, but it doesn't work out that way. So, at +1, Mach Punch is going to be able to knock this thing out. I wasn't risking going for Drain Punch just in case he killed me. And yeah, just knock it out with a Mach Punch, which is great. Now he goes to his Mamoswine. In our first battle, this Mamoswine was Life Orb, but in this battle I knew it was going to be Focus Sash. I just had a feeling. So, knowing I can take any hit, I go for a Drain Punch, and I eat up his Earthquake. I get all my health back, which is great, as he does get brought down to his Focus Sash. And yeah, I'm just gonna get all my health back. Conkeldurr does some work in this battle, so yeah, get my health back, go for a Mach Punch, and that is gonna knock out that Mamoswine. So yeah, Conkeldurr did a lot of work there. Got a nice Drain Punch off in the Mamoswine, took out the Rotom. I mean, yeah, so now he goes out into his Hydreigon, and this actually surprised me. I go for a Mach Punch, I'm at +1, I'm confident I'm gonna kill, but he takes it. I was like, what the hell, this is... I thought, like, his Hydreigon must have some bulk or HP investment, because that just took it. And I was like, wow, this is a Conkeldurr at +1, using Mach Punch. I know Mach Punch isn't the strongest fighting type move, but I thought it would do a lot more than that. It only does about 70%. And yeah, I was sort of worried at that. I was like, okay, but now that I know he's not Scarfed, I know he does not speed me because I saw that from the Roost, I can go out into my Heliolisk. I'm just gonna play it safe, go for a Focus Blast. No need to overpredict just in case I got taken out by like a Dragon, or the Dragon type move, yeah, Draco Meteor or something like that. So, Here he makes a misplay, he goes for the Surf, I guess forgetting about Heliolisk's dry skin. And I'm able to go for a Volt Switch and knock this out. I should have went for a Thunderbolt, but I didn't know if he was going to stay in. I thought he was just going to Starmie to take the Focus Blast, and then going to switch out into something else. So, ends up losing his Starmie, kind of stupidly, but hey, misplays happen. And I'm able to Volt Switch out into something accordingly, so I got into my Vaporeon, just because I know I can use this to take a hit from something. So he goes out into his Mawile, and what I'm going to do is go for a Scald, I believe. I don't get the burn, unfortunately, but he Mega Evolves into Mega Mawile, which was kind of obvious from his team. It was the only thing that could Mega Evolve, I believe. So yeah, we got Mega Mawile. Nice, very Steel type, nice and strong. Goes for a Play Rough, and this does a hell of a lot. I mean, this is huge power, stab, Fairy type moves. It's going to do a lot, even to defensive Vaporeon. Go for a Scald. Unfortunately, do not get the burn. I don't know if I would have lived if I got the burn, but I do plan on protecting here anyway to get my health back. Get a little bit more leftovers recovery, but unfortunately it's not enough to live another Play Rough. If I did burn him, I would have lived it. I could have got off a Wish and then protected again on the next turn, got all my health back. But, hey, that's just what happens. So, goes for Play Rough, it's gonna knock me out. Again, it's a huge power, Fairy type with a 90 base power move, so it's gonna kill. See, this is a free switch out into my Aegislash though. Predicting the Sucker Punch, I do go for the Sword Dance. And predicting him to, well, I didn't really predict anything here, but I just safely went for the Sacred Sword, because I knew it just hit everything. So, goes out into his Hydreigon. I am going to go for the Sacred Sword, and that Sacred Sword is going to kill Hydreigon from that range of HP. So, yeah, that's good stuff. And I do knock out the Hydreigon. That thing was a thorn on my side though. That thing was bulky. I had to have some bulk to take a Mach Punch from Conkeldurr, because that's a max attack Adamant Conkeldurr. So now he goes out to his Dragonite. I think he saw this as a free time to set up, but around here we don't set up on threats. We don't allow threats to set up. So I go for a Shadow Sneak, and that's all I can really do. I can just keep going for Shadow Sneak. I'm not letting this thing set up. I don't care if he takes me out. I broke the thing's multi-scale, which is obviously very important. And yeah, I just go for another Shadow Sneak and get off a hell of a lot of damage, because Aegislash is powerful, and it's at +2, so get a lot of damage off. As he's forced to go for a Fire Punch, knowing I'd probably go for another Shadow Sneak again. In the last battle, he kept setting up, even though I kept going for Shadow Sneak, and there was no way he was going to win that battle, because Dragonite does not have access to Extreme Speed, and Extreme Speed does not affect Aegislash being a Ghost type. So that's a win-win battle for me. I just kept going for Shadow Sneak in the last battle, but in this battle I did it as well. And I know that Jolly Scarf, Garchomp outspeeds +1 Dragonite, so I go into that and go for a Dragon Claw, and just knock it out. Needless critical hit here, but hey, I'll take it. So, goes out into his Mawile. I'm obviously not going to say it's a Fairy type, and if he predicted me here, he would have won the game, but he doesn't. He doesn't have Sword Dance, or he may have it, but he didn't think about it. So he just goes for a Play Rough. There's no way I was letting my my Garchomp die. So, he switches out, we're not using. He goes for a Play Rough on my Heliolisk because I switch out. And if he went for Sword Dance there, it was all over, but he didn't, so I'm able to go for an Earthquake and knock this thing out. And that is pretty much going to wrap up the battle. So that's a good game, Sean. Very good battle. Go check this guy out. And yeah, just like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed this battle. And hopefully you guys have a fantastic Christmas and the days following. I'll see you guys. I should be back at the latest on the 27th. But I might have something up on the 26th. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Enjoy your Christmas, as always. And I'll see you guys next time.